1, 2, 3. Hi, everybody. Happy
Hi.
Blockchain Day.
London Blockchain Week 2024.
Yes. London 2024.
I
think those are like giant. I'm not sure what those are. They're right on the harbor there. They look like some sort of giant, something for the boat. I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like that. Perhaps they fold down? They do something. Anyways, there's a bunch of them and they look cool. Where your journey begins and where welcome to Excel London, where memories are created.
I don't know.
She's got it. She's feeling it. You're on camera. What do you got to say? You feel something good? Say it.
I can feel when I'm
Feeling
meet and greet people.
That's
and you get to talk just a few minutes more. I can feel like where you really can be connecting and not, you know, especially where you can really be
something
connecting.
Good.
Quality connecting. The point is that when we make quality connection with humans, then we make things happen that otherwise were impossible.
Yeah.
Because everything's possible.
Because an event like this is all about the connection with people. It's about the human capital, the relationship capital. So let's be on top of that. That's right. We'll write everybody down.
We have no idea who we are. Like
we're
very powerful.
Powerful.
We definitely are very powerful.
That's right. Well, we're coming up on day 3 here down to the London Blockchain Conference. It's going to be a final day. Feels like time has slowed down and stopped as we're just realizing these big enlightening moments about how T3, my man Taylor from Arizona, who's not here, inspired me about the word relationship capital. He's the relationship capital master. That's really what an event like this is about. It's about just the relationships with other people and the capital that, and the friendships and relationships that you develop over time. So let's see what we can do and how we can be inspired by all the friends here at the event. So how do you think you can be inspired here by this event? What's your relationship capital? Come at me. How about a smile? It's good. That's enough. Here's the downward coming into the event right here. Not a bad shot. Boom. And then the crowd goes wild.
We know how to handle you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, hey, can we have
a picture?
You know that.
Mine about it. What else does it say? There's the CEO of Gorilla Pool again. That guy, that guy right there, king of the jungle. Nice. Gorilla Pool. All right, Vila. That's all you need.
Yeah, so what I want to do is to bring blockchain and tokenization quietly to the maritime industry. Why do I say quietly? Because these people are not interested in game-changing, revolutionizing, transforming their shit. They've been around for over 5,000 years, and they're on track to triple by 2050. But it's like wrought with inefficiencies and ripe for opportunity for new channels for capital flow. So if we think about even older vessels that are cut off from traditional means of financing after about 10 to 15 years, if we can retrofit them with greener technologies, alternative fuels, we save these vessels, which has a tremendous environmental impact, and we open up these kind of bespoke investments into particular kinds of vessels. So imagine it's one that does deep sea research, or it's one that is specifically ice class rated. You get to choose rather than having to buy into a traditional maritime fund or shipping company stock, which dilutes the investment in the specific vessel that you want down to often a fraction of a % stake.
So people can invest in the NFT as opposed, or the shipping, the NFT, right, as opposed to the ship itself. Well, that's the idea. You buy the NFT.
You could choose a specific kind of token, so you can do all kinds. I mean, you can do, one that's fractional ownership, and so that you have a chance to actually have, you have dividend rights, and so you get payments from the charter rate, the daily operations, sale of the ship. You can do tokens that are based on the journey itself, so cargo, route efficiency.
Who's doing this now?
Nobody.
All right, I'm going to get your name.
Yeah, Emma.
Emma Collier.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Yes, let's start a company.
Is that how they find you?
Yeah, tell them to find me on LinkedIn. Find me on LinkedIn if you want to start if you're a maritime fanatic as well, find me and let's do this.
Good. This is good at the end of Thursday. So to kick things off, please can I just go around from starting with yourself. Can you quickly introduce yourselves? Tell me where you're from, and also just a a quick description of what you're tokenizing or thinking of tokenizing in your particular industry.
Hi, I'm Kaylin Sliney. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a company called Magnetic based in New York, and we are a digital platform for brand communities. So we have tokenized engagement to create value that flows in two directions between brands, creators, and their communities. We relied on demographic data for a very long time to run marketing campaigns and sort of leverage for consumer engagement and understand more about communities. Whereas when you tokenize, for instance, content or leverage NFTs for engagement tracking, you can start to enter into a realm of psychographic data and get a lot more meaningful understanding of what the profile of your participants in any given community look like, see what else they're doing, what else they're interested in, without regard to what used to be fairly siloed verticals based on age, location, sex, and income. So I think that that's something where people are more interested in showcasing what they do around the internet if they don't feel like their personal information is necessarily attached to it, and they're quite keen to get better, more robust experiences that are more tailored to them if they don't feel like they're being watched. So I think the blockchain balances a little bit of the anonymity with a lot more interest-based and activity-based data that is simply curating a better experience for them all around the internet and around the world.
Digital assets. I think that's remarkable, and I know that.
So here's the concept. It's like the idea of, and Brian has a shirt here saying,
And then I'll pop in.
yeah, Brian's idea, or not idea, he's wearing a t-shirt that says, my mom thinks I work at Bitcoin. So, exploring the concept of Bitcoin as a company. Okay, just kind of exploring that, Brian as an explorer, exploring this idea of Bitcoin as a company. Is that a future that we're going into, or is that where we're at now? And then I just was kind of like wondering, is that this on-chain, peer-to-peer world as a technologist, is that inevitable? Is it bound to happen, assuming that we don't go into a dark age of total, backwards? Let's rule that possibility out. Let's assume that we are going to go into more prosperity. Is it inevitable that we go into this, this world of on-chain, interoperable, company of Bitcoin, or is there another direction that we could also go? Brian.
Can I recycle your tissue here?
So on crypto Twitter, I follow one guy named Plain G. There's Plain B and then there's Plain G. He has been just plotting the Bitcoin's adoption rate over the years. And he decides his theory is that Bitcoin follows a power law, as do a lot of things in nature, a lot of natural phenomena. But apparently it applies to social phenomena.
So it applies to a power law?
Yeah, it's a mathematical function.
How do you explain that? What is a power law in Bitcoin?
So, for example, for degens,
are you would you consider yourself a degen?
I'm a degen.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So number goes up, right? So the price has been going up, right?
Yeah.
And basically, this guy, if you do the regression, it goes up as a power, as a function of time to the power 6, which is a lot. It seems to continue on this power law. So if that is true, then it will continue to be adopted more and more to the point where it may become some kind of global asset or currency of some sort. In which case, in a way, everyone will be working in that system. I don't know if it's for or with or whatever. Just like today, we work for fiat money. Most people spend their lives working 9 to 5 for,
What do you need? I'll give you some money.
fiat.
I think I want.
Maybe in the future, Bitcoin will become this kind of medium of exchange or whatever
I'll be
for
sure.
everyone.
I get into this.
So what's so memorable about this event for you, Cassandra? Tell me now.
Memorable? No.